One of the reasons we love our girl Ashlee Piper is that she makes being a vegan and living eco-friendly and that lifestyle kind of relatable and attainable if you choose to do it. It's like, you know, because that can be really intimidating and you're right and you're scared.
I've been there.
I told you I didn't want to make a mistake. I left the fur coat at home.
You're faultless.
But any lifestyle changes seem daunting to a lot of people. So Ashlee's here today and she has some simple ways for us to kind of start if we want to become eco-friendly.
Yes.
Yay!
That's kind of the one thing. People are always really earnest. They're like, I want to be more eco-friendly, but where the heck do I even start? It feels really just kind of insurmountable and hard, right?
Yeah.
5 easy steps. The first one here is to ditch the plastic.
Ditch our plastic.
It was actually hard for me to find the plastic stuff in my home because I've been kind of plastic-free for a little while. But, you know, have you ever gotten like takeout and it's a plastic container and it's wrapped in a plastic bag and then it's got the plastic cutlery
and then they give you all the
packets.
silverware with it that you might not need.
And then it's in a separate bag, and that stuff makes me bananas. So I think the best things you can do, bring your own reusable shopping tote. If you really want to get kind of ambitious, take it to the next level. Bring your own little kind of cloth Ziploc bags in place of actual like plastic zip top bags.
Okay.
And then also, of course, bringing your own water bottle so that you don't end up having to buy a plastic water bottle. And also bringing your own container. If you know you're going to go somewhere and you want leftovers, I know it seems kind of janky, a little trashy, but you get over it after a while. You're like, I'm at a restaurant, I know I'm going to strap on the feed bag. I want to take the half of my sandwich home. I'm going to bring that with me.
Okay, so you pull this baby out of your purse. And you're like, can you just wrap this up in here? Yeah. I guess, you know what, it makes sense. And then you know that like this is always your leftover too, because sometimes I forget there's junk in the fridge.
That's true too, right? Just for identification purposes, it's great. And you know, last time I was here, I talked about how every piece of plastic on the planet still exists.
Right.
That's really scary, right? Like that just is so bananas to me.
We were so shocked by that fact. Right. We started talking about it afterwards. We never forgot that. So it's like, yeah, the plastic never goes away. It's always, always here.
It completely makes you think about trash differently.
Right.
The next one is to make a swap to cruelty-free and natural products. The first reason is I think environmental friendliness really also has a lot to do with animal friendliness. So using products that are tested on animals, which about 90% of conventional products on the marketplace, both home cleaners and personal care products, are tested on animals. But also, a lot of these formulations are natural, so they're not going to harm waterways. We've heard a lot about antibacterial soap never really dying in our waterways, and so essentially it builds up like an antibiotic resistance in the water we drink. So this is a lot more helpful and kind of assimilates into the water.
And now they made it really easy too, because you can just look on the back of all the products too, right? It'll say animal, right?
Yeah.
Not tested on animals.
Not tested on animals. I think there was a little graphic that flashed up there.
Okay.
Okay, the third one is to go meatless for at least a day a week. So this is kind of, I mean, I'm obviously meatless every day of the week, but for folks who just kind of want to dip a toe in the water, this is one of the biggest things you can do for the environment.
I like this idea. Okay.
I'm going to tell you why. To produce 1 pound of beef, it's almost 2,000 gallons of water.
Really?
Yeah, and there's droughts and all sorts of stuff going on. So it's actually very light on the environment to eat a vegetarian meal, to eat a vegetarian for a day. And if you want to expand it, that's great. And I don't know if you got the memo, but vegetables are like kind of good for us.
Right, I know, isn't that amazing? I love how they work that out.
So I brought some of my favorite cookbooks here. It makes it really easy to make delicious stuff, but they're free recipes online. And a lot of colleges, universities, schools, they're going meatless on Mondays. A lot of corporations are too in their cafeterias because they recognize it makes sense.
Right, okay, what's this next one?
Next one is to repurpose things that you've got. So I've done this before, but aluminum cans, kind of shining them up, using them as a pencil cup or reusing a spice shaker. I actually use old t-shirts and things as like cloths to clean in my house. I don't have paper towels because they're really wasteful. And the fifth and final step is to move more and drive less.
Right.
So get yourself a bicycle, get yourself a bus pass, carpool, you know, walk, whatever. But that makes a huge difference in the environment, and it's also really healthy for you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Was that easy?
That was really easy. No, I actually do feel like that's attainable. Like I could just pick one.
Q&A, any questions?
Right, and I can start. And you don't have to feel like a hypocrite, right? If you're like, you're doing one thing, but then, you know, like on Friday, you're having a, you know, a big old hamburger party, right? As long as you're trying one or the other of the things.
I actually am a big believer. There are some people who disagree with me, but I'm a big believer in incremental steps make a big difference over time. So even just eating meatless 1 day a week, holy smokes, you're going to feel better, but it's also really great for the environment.
Okay, good stuff. All right, listen, if you want more information about vegan eating, products, and fashion, all you have to do is visit Ashlee online. You go to make sure you put a the. Otherwise, you wind up at Lil Fox's, and that's
you get my adult entertainment site, clearly.
I spent a lot of time there yesterday trying to figure out what you did. But anyway, so you go to thelilfoxes.com. Don't mix that up.